Second quarter underway here in Cape Town. 14-11. As we've said, Selby Rickett into the mix. What can she bring? She's a crafty player, Tapaya Selby Rickett. Her mother, Mariana Selby, has been in the crowd all week. This is good defence from Jamaica. That's a good start for Selby Rickett.
Of course, we're used to seeing Selby Rickett play out at goal attack more, so she's back in that shooting role, but her height will certainly play into the Silver Ferns' hands.
And I can tell you now, the defence of the Silver Ferns off the centre pass, preventing that ball from going to Williams. They're forcing the back ball. Oh, it's pretty much over once they land on that circle's edge. It's very hard to turn a well-fed ball into Fowler.
It was interesting comments, wasn't it, after the semi-final loss to England. The assistant coach, Sonia McCloma, saying they knew that Ikenasio would tire, and that's why they, timed that substitution of Fran Williams to, make a run. And I wonder if that's something that Jamaica will look at here.
Well, joining me now, I do have the assistant coach, Rob Wright of Jamaica. Well, Rob, you are 3 goals ahead heading into the second quarter. Are you happy?
I'm never happy. Look, I think after the start, I thought we were a little bit hesitant playing. That's not how you want to play against that in attack. Look, I thought we were a little bit stationary in attack at the start of that, and hence they got a little bit away. But I thought we started to deal with it a little bit better. But, yeah, we've got to continue having those options, getting the ball moving. I think if you stand in the middle of it, you can get in a bit of trouble. And just our feeds, just a little... undercooked. Obviously, they've got more height in the circle today, so we've just got to continue putting our placement on the pass, just a fraction better.
You played the Ferns a few days ago. You beat them by 11. Have you had to tweak too much in terms of your structures leading into this one?
Oh, no. Look, more we just had to look at the opposition a little bit more because we felt like the lineup they ran with yesterday was what we thought they would go with today. I'm hoping Gina's okay because she didn't get up. So that always worries me. So we just have to just tweak what we know about these players rather than too much else.
Well, we're enjoying the battle out there. Enjoy it.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Well, Rob Wright, always an interesting interview.
Contact, wing defence. Where you are now, wing defence to side.
So nice take from Kate Heffernan. The margin is 2. And there is Mariana Selby in the middle of that fan crowd of black. There's Heffernan again, just getting a little dab in.
Yeah, we've already seen how effective she has started in that wing defence bib. For me, I prefer Heffernan at the back as opposed to centre, so looking forward to seeing if she can carry this on for 60 minutes.
Jury not making it easy there for Janelle. She's not getting the free space she's accustomed to, and so she's on every ball that goes to Janelle, she's contesting, and that's really what New Zealand wants, to try and wear down this goal shooting circle.
So here's the change. Adine Thomas on for Dixon Rochester. And what do you think the plan behind that is?
I think yesterday when Adine Thomas came in, she was effective. The ball movement in the attack was quicker. The movement, they were on and off the ball. She got a little nudge, but we see her here today, and so we're happy to see that.
Oh, this is brilliant defence from the Silver Ferns. They can't penetrate that goal third. The Sunshine Girls. That pressure almost paying off. They do have another chance here to take this ball through then.
Contact, wing defence. Contact keeper.
the balls to Janelle, for me, needs to go higher. They have to go higher. Jury is almost as tall as Janelle. Janelle is a strong, towering goal shooter, and she holds space beautifully, but you have to lift those balls high enough out of the reach of Jury. That's how I believe Bruce was able to get those interceptions yesterday.
It's certainly one thing I've noticed about Janelle Fowler over the years when she came down and played for the Southern Steel in New Zealand. Yes, she was a good player, but she's now a great player because she's added so much skill to her height.
She's not one-dimensional, and so that's what's so good about Janelle Fowler.
Nice little smile on the face of Whitney Souness. Fuller looks as though she's lost her phone or lost something.
There's the high ball that you've been asking for, Simone. Nadine Thomas.
Much better there from Nadine Thomas. That diagonal pass to Janelle in the corner, I would really just take that out. Absolutely take that out. Be patient. You've been doing a good job at that, and there we have the patience for the New Zealand goal circle.
Again, New Zealand set up that box zone. Jamaica not having too much trouble with it, though. Oh, well done, Ekanasio.
And the pickup from Maddie Gordon. Quick reaction. And I love the work rate of Heffernan on that wing defense position. The way she works that ball down court, assisting on the attack up until that transverse line.
I just wonder why the umpires bring it back, though. You know, that was... Oh, now, contact against Ekanasio, no goal.
For me, those callbacks are a disadvantage to the team, Jenny, because the ball is already moving into the attack.
Yeah, you're giving the opposition time to set up. We agree.
Always.
Court static. Sunshine Girls, but they do play it patiently. Oh, she comes to assist Fowler on top of the circle. She needed to do that yesterday a lot more. She saw that her team was struggling to get into that goal third. Just to come out of the circle as an option, ball carrier. Oh, the contest from Karaka.
Well, I thought she had that, Karaka. She went up high, but got pulled along the way.
Just see the top of your screen. Gina Crampton on the physio table with Sharon Kearney receiving attention.
The Jamaicans, for me, in the attack, Jenny, they're doing, it's a lot of shuffling, sideways shuffling. New Zealand setting up their box defensive zone, and you have to drive through the middle, pull two. Someone has to be coming through for the ball and then opening it up. You cannot be standing to the side. Like we see quite a few. Oh, there we have a turnover.
Well, that was a very rapid 3 seconds, I would have thought. But perhaps they're New Zealand seconds.
So just a little bit of untidy play from both sides. As we see if Selby Rickett can secure this for the Ferns.
Well, Taurua and Fuller having plenty to say. Karaka thought about taking a run at that.
They do a lot of cross-court passes, don't they? The Sunshine Girls, Wilson and Ward, really effective through court. As we see Karaka hit the deck. That's a win for Jury.
It's too much stress on the ball. Too many balls being played on the attack by Sunshine Girls. Eventually, when it gets into the shooting circle, it fell short.
So New Zealand's turn now to try and find a way through this maze of yellow dresses.
Yeah, and I can hear Debs Fuller beside me. She is yelling at Heffernan. Pass and cut, trying to get that penetration through court. And, well, Jodie Ann Ward, She does what she does best, coming flying through for those intercepts.
Barney, drop side, go shoot up.
Oh, great hands.
Oh, good save there by Janelle Fowler. She was open, but Dean Thomas didn't see it, and so it was a bit delayed, but she saved it. Beautifully done by Janelle Fowler and Dean Thomas.
And a lovely picture from a supporter in the crowd bowing down before her. Oh, and there's a bad mistake. Miscommunication between Selby Rickett and Ekenasio. And I think, is that rather just an example of the fact that a number of these shooting combinations, they haven't had a lot of time, Anna, to really gel?
Well, I think that was just a breakdown. I think, there's no excuses. These players have been together for a long time. The Silver Ferns have had the biggest build-up than any team heading into this Netball World Cup, 6 weeks. So you'd expect that the relationships are there, and you'd hope that they find them pretty quickly.
Little clap hands for Phoenix Karaka. Well, both sides making quite a lot of mistakes.
Yes, and I think Janelle is so good at standing just directly behind the defender with the defender flush front and getting that ball, but it's not working here with Jury. So you really want a side-on position, opening a space for the balls to go into the space. I want to see a little bit more of a side-on positioning here for Janelle Fowler, putting the ball in the space so that she can go and get it.
Possession, goal attack. Jamaica.
So this 2-goal margin remaining. Gosh, we've flown through this second quarter. Oh, good move. Jury went right up and over Williams. Oh, she was marking Khadija Williams the last time these two played.
Yes, for the big hands, but we see her going into the circle, which we were more accustomed to against Fowler, and getting some touches, getting some forced turnovers. Here, Jenny.
Going, Jamaica.
Oh, that's good work from the defensive unit of Jamaica.
Goal line.
Ward is just on fire here today. The work rate, tight man-on-man defense.
So let's just have another little look at, well, we couldn't see it, but never mind.
We'll just take what the umpire said.
That's not what you were saying yesterday.
No. You know what, Jenny? I'd love to see a little VAR in netball. Let's see if we can lobby for that, because you never know.
Well, we've been talking about the VAR, haven't we, and whether or not it should be introduced. Now, here is an interesting introduction. Tiana Maturo comes in at goal attack for Amelia Ekenasio straight away. Woo! Well, that is an entry and a half.
Well, you just look at some of the turnovers at the moment for the Ferns. Ekenasio was the most expensive, sitting on 3 turnovers. So perhaps just a bit of fatigue creeping in for the captain, and a good replacement with Tiana Maturo coming on. Goal attack.
Just look at this.
Goal attack. Goal attack. Goal attack. Goal attack and goalkeeper. No mucking around. Just get the ball. Get the ball straight back.
Gosh, how many games have we seen this business under the circle? Never mind.
Barney's obstruction, goal attack.
Barney's obstruction, we attack.
And that little short pass is a pass that is going to be outlawed come January 1. It'll have to be 3 feet.
Yeah, let's see. I don't know, Jenny.
No,
well, has the
it
Congress
has to
not
happen.
spoken?
The defenders are struggling with that.
Not quite
pass.
I think that's still up in the air, but you never know.
Goal defense. Other side, goal defense. Jamaica.
So 23-21, just over a minute remaining in the second quarter. Nolene Taurua, sometimes she's been criticised for making no changes, criticised for making too many changes. Oh, now that same call, but this time it's Maturo.
Yeah, the contest between Sterling and Maturo, body on body. Really quite physical in that shooting circle of the Silver Ferns.
Yes.
Oh, and down the other end, another one. I think that's the 4th offensive contact we've seen so far. So players are going to have to adapt, use their feet, bring their arms in, and get off the body.